In this video, we're going to look at how to draw, write, and annotate on a PDF. The first thing you want to do is go to Schoology and find the assignment that your teacher assigned to you. Sample PDF is the assignment that I'm going to be working in. Before you start working with your PDF, pay attention to any directions that your teacher gave you regarding how to download the PDF and if there's a specific way that they want you to save your final assignment. So I am going to download the PDF by clicking on the name. I don't want to click View because that just opens it up in Chrome, but I want to actually download this PDF to my computer so that I can write on it. So I'm going to click on the name of that assignment, and you'll see that it downloads to the bottom left of Chrome. I'm going to click on the name of this assignment, and I'm going to drag it to my desktop for easy access. Once I'm done writing on this PDF, I'll save it to my OneDrive or to my class folder, but for now I just want to access it quickly. Now I'm going to double click on that PDF, and it will open up outside of Chrome. You'll see on the right side that you have a menu of a bunch of different options. We are looking for the comment tool. When I click on comment, it's going to open up this toolbar across the top that lets me write, draw, and create text boxes on my PDF. I'm going to zoom out a little bit by clicking this minimize button here. And there's a couple different ways that you can annotate on this, depending on what your teacher asks you to do or your personal preference. So right here we have a comment button. When I click on this, it gives me a sticky note that I can then drag and drop wherever I want on my diagram. So if I click here on this label, it pops up a box over here and I can answer the question. When I'm done with my answer, I click post and then I can X out, and you'll see that it leaves a little yellow sticky, and when I hover over it, it gives me an answer. This is great to create a study guide. So next time I want to answer, I just click, put my sticky note, and I answer the question. You also have the option to add a text box. So I can click on the text box, drag where I want, and I can type. You can format your text box by hovering over, right-clicking, and clicking on Properties. Here you can decide what color you want the border, what color you want the outline, and then you can click here to make that your default. So I'm going to leave my default like that. Then anytime I want to click a text box, I just click, and I can write. Anytime you want to drag around your PDF, make sure you have this hand tool selected, and that way you can click with your mouse or your trackpad and drag. There are also some other options in here. You can highlight text. You can underline text. You can draw, so I clicked on the draw, and then I'm going to use my finger or a stylus. And I can draw. You can add shapes. And you can always click, right-click, and change the property. So if I want to change the color, you also have the option to click and change the color and thickness here. When you're finished answering on your PDF, we want to make sure that we save all of these edits. So to do that, I'm going to click File in the top left, and I'm going to click Save As. Again, I'm going to save to my desktop just for easy access, and then I'll choose to save that to a folder for my class later. And I'm going to save this file name with my name in the front, and this helps my teacher easily tell whose paper they're looking at when they're grading. So I'm just going to put my name in the front, Amanda, and then this is the title of the PDF that my teacher gave me. And when I'm ready to save, again, I'm going to make sure on my desktop, and I'm going to click Save. Now I can X out of that PDF and go back to Schoology. Now I'm ready to submit the assignment. So in that PDF assignment, I'm going to click on Submit, and then I'm going to choose to upload the file using this button here. I'm going to look for the PDF, searching my desktop because that's where I saved it, but you'll search wherever you saved. And I'm going to look for that PDF that says Amanda and then parts of the atom. So I'll click that and click Open. You have the option to give your teacher some comments here if you want to explain anything to your teacher. And I'm going to click Submit. Once I click Submit, you'll see that it shows over here. Now, before you're finished here, you want to make sure that what you submitted to your teacher is actually what you want them to see. So I'm going to click on that assignment, and here you can see what you submitted to your teacher. So you can see that this is in fact the one that you were intending to submit to your teacher.